What's something everyone should know? Everyone should know about the concept of Zonda. Zonda is the realization that each passerby has a life as vivid and complex as your own, with their own ambitions, friends, routines, worries, and a story that is just as intricate as yours. It's the awareness that every person you encounter is living a life as rich and complex as your own, full of experiences and emotions that you may never fully understand. Embracing this idea can lead to a greater sense of empathy and connection with the world around you, making every interaction more meaningful and profound. Need to know that it is okay to say no. When I was a child and even into young adulthood, I never felt like I could say, "You are making me uncomfortable. No, I do not want to do that." Example: sold my first car for like $800 to some stranger. He told me and my mom that I had to go to the bank with him to get the money to pay me. My mom said I had to do it too, so at 18 I get into the car with a stranger that was sending up red flags everywhere. It is okay to say no. It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. That is not a weakness, that is life. You might lose a leg, have a family member born rich or die unexpectedly, win the lottery, develop cancer, get fired, get promoted, or lose your home. And everyone else might too. Not everyone deserves everything they get, sometimes things just happen. How to avoid scams? If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. You get a job on Craigslist and someone sends you a check to buy work tools, but send you too much and now you have to MoneyGram $3,000 back to them? Yeah, that's a scam, and your bank isn't going to reimburse you for a bad check you deposited and spend the funds from. Basic practical physics levers, mass, volume, inertia, momentum, structural building techniques, gravity. It's amazing how many adults are unable to factor those basics into their plans and actions. Probably 99% of all the WTF type videos on Reddit are entirely caused by the participants' ignorance of how the world around them works. MJ didn't invent the moonwalk. Ronaldinho didn't invent the no-look pass, he made it popular for sure. I was doing that 20 years before Ronaldinho, and I'm sure people were doing it 50 years before me. I also like the knee shot at goal. It always catches a keeper off guard. No keeper is expecting that. Nobody has made this popular yet. The relationship advice from the feminine side of things is a bit more complex than the traditional approach to a woman who is a friend of mine and a partner in the business of being a self-proclaimed beauty salesman who has a very strong sense of style and a good relationship to her clients that she can relate to. You're under no obligation to engage with people you don't want to converse with. Panhandlers on the street, toxic people you work with, people on Reddit who just want to them is not only an option, it's often the best course. You're under no obligation to engage with people you don't want to converse with. Panhandlers on the street, toxic people you work with, people on Reddit who just want to them is not only an option, it's often the best course. Just because you hate Trump doesn't mean you even remotely like Biden. Like, why is this constantly an argument I see? Drives me nuts. Politicians suck, my guys. They hate us. Stop worshipping them. It's cool not to have everything figured out. Life's a journey with lots to learn along the way. Being kind to yourself and others matters big time also. A smile can really make someone's day. Life not so easy, many true friends can use you and in one moment go hard to find really loyal friends, but when you find them, your life will be better and more interesting. Smiley face. Basic agricultural skills. We rely too much on railways and trucks to get our food. We need more local farmers markets if we want to stand a chance against rising transportation costs. Retail, customer service, hospitality, and food service workers may have been trained to act like mindless automatons, but they are actually real people with real lives and emotions. When your body feels bad, drink water. Headaches, hunger, nausea. Most things can be solved or at least diminished by drinking water. A bottle a day keeps the void away. How to tie some basic knots or at least a slip knot. How to use basic tools, how to train a dog, and learn that just because you love someone, they might not love you back. Talk to new people without seeming hostile or easily defensive. Some people I know really struggle with this, and if they don't learn to adapt, that will be one hard life. Everyone should know the importance of empathy. Understanding and sharing the feelings of others fosters better relationships and a more compassionate world. People change over the years. You will change over the years. You will not be the same person in 5 years that you are today. Neither will your partner. TVs don't belong above fireplaces. Or above eye level when seated for that matter. Also, food belongs on plates. Our TV to high. Our want plates. As someone who works in banking, basic budgeting, financial math, what different loans are and what interest rates do, different ways to invest, how to change a tire on your car. It's not rocket surgery, folks, and you can save a stranger 30 minutes of their day to just learn how to do it. You can be the hardest working person on the planet and do everything right but still lose. Doesn't mean you didn't work hard. That's life. Disappointed face. Not everyone is genuine in what they say. The first time your partner hits, gaslights or other ways abuses you, walk away and don't go back. Being happy is a decision. Outside circumstances are wildly overrated by most people provided your existential needs are cared for. It's okay to admit fault. In most cases, you learn from it and it makes you stronger. Admitting fault is not a sign of weakness. Cooking. I'm constantly surprised by how many people don't know how to cook properly and rely on takeout or ready-made meals. How to cook good food. I honestly don't like eating out because I can make pretty much anything better than every restaurant. Life isn't fair. Governments shouldn't be a charitable organization. That's what actual charities churches are for. How to swim. Absolutely baffles me how in this day and age so many grown adults my age 28 can't swim. 'Tis not the size of the young Nabe's blade, but the lust in his thrust by which legends are made. You're not special. Figure out what enough is and live your life accordingly. Life is short. Have a hobby that doesn't make life miserable and can help balance out work-life stress if any. 1. Martial arts. 2. Basic first aid. 3. How to swim. 4. How to start a fire. 5. Their legal rights. There isn't some magic age where all of a sudden you aren't supposed to have fun. 3 things you should take care of or it will cost you big credit. Guarantee. Don't mix bleach. Don't pee when you bleach the toilet. Flush first. What we push off until tomorrow will eventually have to be dealt with. How to drive in serious weather like snow, ice, heavy rain, and fog. You're accountable for the consequences of your decisions' actions. That there are living apostles and prophets on the earth today. A handful of folk songs traditional to your country or language. When you grow up you don't get to do whatever the fuck you want. Narcissists are very dangerous people. Avoid them if you can. If you own a car, you should know how to change a tire. How to be polite, respectful and how to be responsible.